Good morning, birbs. This is my bird Sam. I'm going to stand next to you, next to him, and the camera is facing my direction because he doesn't know that I am videoing him. That will keep him quiet. He is currently eating what he's currently doing is burying his breakfast. He thinks he's creating a nest. He's a little hormonal, you see. And he's got a perception in his brain. This bird has been teaching me a lot because birds, especially parrots, Sam is a severe macaw. He's 25 years old. He's had a lot of stuff. Oh, bird butt! He's had a lot of stuff go on in his life. He was surrendered by his first owner because his first owner got cancer and went into hospice. And then I got him. And Sam has a lot of bad habits. Sam says some things we don't want to repeat on YouTube. And what Sam is currently doing is creating a place for his loved one. He doesn't have a loved one, but he thinks he should have a loved one. So, yeah, that's what he's currently doing. Sam has skull theater going on, as a friend of mine says. And that is the topic of our Philosophical Friday. So, I follow a couple of people here on YouTube and just in real life, and my friend Ken Goodwin talked about, weeks ago now, skull theater. And skull theater is what happens when you go into your own head and you make up stuff. Sam is making up that he has to get ready for a mate, basically driven by hormones. We all know about that. We've all been teenagers. And you should go visit him, Prayer Rock Inspiration. I believe his YouTube channel is called Inspire Me. On Instagram, he's Prayer Rock Inspiration. He does a really good thing. He does good morning. He's from Maine. He has something nice to say every day. I quite enjoy him. Anyway, but how many of us do that skull theater? How many of us don't pick up a phone because we've already decided how the conversation's going to go? How many of us don't go to a job interview because we've already decided how it's going to end? How many of us don't reach out to someone because we already have decided how they're going to look at us? How many of us don't approach someone in any kind of vulnerability whatsoever because we've already made up our minds how they're going to react to us? How many of us don't buy an outfit, dye our hair purple, try a new skill because we're afraid to fail, afraid what people will say, afraid what's going on? Because skull theater has already convinced us that we'll be criticized, laughed at, put down, put upon, all that stuff. The interesting thing that I find about Sam is that most of my life with Sam, we've had Sam for about 10 weeks now. Most of our time with Sam is spent trying to gain his trust. And wouldn't you know it, now there's some sort of lawnmower going on. I love it when that happens. So Sam's busy trying to learn how to trust me. Here I go back into the house where it's quieter. And he sometimes he trusts me, and sometimes he's like, let me bite the crap out of you, because for the only reason that he's scared. I give him his food, I give him a bath, I give him all kinds of things, but he's scared bleepless of me. On the other hand, we have these two. And these are the budgies. Let me see if we can get them in focus. This is Summer and Sky. Summer is the little yellow dude up there. Oh, Mommy's got the camera on us. Sky is the blue one who's flying around. And Sky is the yellow one who's like, hi, are you going to give us more seed? Because we love more seed. There we go. So the interesting thing is I got them as babies and they were like, you must be a budgie monster. You're going to hurt us. You're going to kill us. You're going to whatever. And now they've been with me for 6 months and they're like, wait a minute. And when they hear my voice, they're like, hey, us, how about some seed? Hey, us, how about some corn? How about some broccoli? How about some this? And Sky has figured out how to open the door of his cage. Her cage, actually. She's a her. And has taken recently to flying around the house. Summer's a little more timid. But Sky will literally fly around the house like, yo, where are you? And will fly into the kitchen when I'm there, which is really interesting for a budgie. Really interesting for a budgie. So, skull theater works in both ways. Am I scared of you? I don't know if I'm scared of you, and I'm not scared of you. Where are you? So remember that. Another person that I watch is this woman from Los Angeles, and her YouTube channel, well, her Instagram channel is called The Official Bonnet Chronicles. She is hilarious. She has a mouth. Remember that. She has a mouth. And one of the things that she said, along the same idea, is manage your moments. Manage your moments. Now, what she means by that is the same idea. Don't let skull theater take you away and make you crazy. All of us get scared. All of us get scared. And frankly, courage is fear that has said its prayers. Courage is fear with wings. And that's what I know. That's what I know. Summer is still scared of me. But Sky is like, wait a minute. She is the purveyor of all good things, including bird bread. So, yeah, I actually make bread, a specific kind of bread with all kinds of rice and grains and good stuff in it for my birds. And they adore it. It's got seeds, it's got chia seeds and flax seeds and all kinds of seeds. And they adore it. So, and that's Sky talking to me. He's like, where's the stuff, Mommy? Where's the stuff? And I know he's talking to me because that specific chitter only happens when I'm standing next to the cage. Yes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What's he doing? What's he doing? Silly birds. So, I suggest you manage your moments. Ask yourself, remember to ask yourself, is this skull theater? Am I making this up in my head, or is there a basis in reality? Because there may not be a basis in reality for what you're thinking. There really is not. And when in doubt, check it out. Call the person up and say, so I'm thinking that maybe there's some problems going on between us, or I'm thinking maybe there is. You never know. I'm a great believer in saying what I mean, meaning what I say, and not saying it mean. And I've been known to say to people, hey, is there something going on between us? Hey, let's go out for coffee. Let's meet in a neutral place. Let's go out for coffee. Not your house, not my house. Let's go out for coffee. Let's talk it out. Sometimes people say yes. Sometimes people say no. Sometimes people say, I'm not ready. Sometimes people say, I only go out for coffee with my friends, and you're not a friend. I'm like, okay, wasn't asking to be a friend. I was just asking to talk out this problem, which sounds harsh, doesn't it? But the idea is, what I'm asking for is I'm asking for resolution. Hey, what's going on here? Let's talk it through. It's amazing, even when somebody says to me, look, all you need to know is it's not your problem, it's on my side, you're okay. And then I can say, oh, cool. Not in my hula hoop. It's not one of my moments. So I can let it go. And skull theater goes away. Really suggest it. Highly helpful. So, learn from the birds. Learn from the birds. Don't let your brain make up stuff. And check out Official Bonnet Chronicles and check out Inspire Me, Ken Goodwin. Really and truly, good people. Talk to you later. Bye.